Happy Thursday, October 10. Lazarus from the Dead is the title for today, October 10. So happy Thursday, October 10, wherever you are. Maybe you are in Lima. Maybe you are in Azusa, West Covina. Maybe you are in Monterey Park, Montebello. I love the people of Montebello. I love the people of Palmdale. I love the people of Acton. And if you're watching me from Buenos Aires or Lancaster, California, thank you for being so kind with your letters. I have a whole bunch of letters of my brother Meyer. Thank you, Brother Meyer. I appreciate that tremendous support and the letters that I receive from you. And I have them with me right there. And I read them. And every time I read them, I want to prepare a better message for next week. So here's a message. 11:25, Jesus said to her, I am the resurrection, I am the life. Whoever believes in me, though he die, he shall live. What more proof the Jews need of Jesus was Jehovah? What more proof do they need that Jesus is God himself? As God, Jesus was the one who made life. So Jesus already had power over death. Jesus used the miracle of walking Lazarus up from the grave or the dead to teach the Jews an important Bible truth about himself. I am the one who will raise. I am the one who will wake people up from the grave at the second coming. I will be the one who give them life. The person who believes in me will live, even though he has died. What did Jesus do to support his claim? Jesus showed that he was alive for all people when he helped the blind man see. In the same way, when Jesus wakes up Lazarus from the dead, he shows that he is the life, that he is the resurrection. This miracle, more than any other miracle, shows everyone that Jesus is Jehovah, the one who gives us life. This miracle supports John's idea that Jesus is the Son of God, but not only the Son of God, he is God, and not only God, he's Jehovah himself, because the word Jesus means Jehovah saves. When we believe in him, when we believe in him, he will give us everlasting life. Sad to say, the end of this story shows us some sad, strange thing. Jesus shows he can wake up the dead. So how can the Jewish leaders think that he can stop Jesus if they kill him? Jesus uses the miracle of waking up Lazarus from the dead to teach the Jews an important truth. I am the one who will wake up people up from their grave. But instead of committing people to Jesus Christ, the story of Lazarus made people get the opposite. It backfired and made people crucify him on the cross. I finish with a story. I have no better story than the one from Jesus Christ. Jesus says, where have you put him? They say, Lord, come and see. And Jesus wept. Why did he weep? This is the shortest verse of the Bible. And by the way, I don't pay emphasis to the shortest verse or longest verse because the numbers of verses were made up by Stephen Langton, a human being. The Bible was not written in chapters or verses. So don't buy into that, what is the longest verse, what is a short. Those were made by men. If God would have wanted the Bible to have verses and chapters, he would have made it with verses and chapters, but he didn't. Anyway, Jesus wept. Why did he weep? Because there's four soils. Hard, thorns, rocks, and good soil. Let me translate into what it means today. There's the good Adventists, sound Adventists. Then there is the ex-Adventists or former Adventists. Then there is the anti-Adventists. Adventist Christians, of course. Anti-Adventists, the enemies, the thorns and the thistles. And then there's the atheists. I hope you're not one of them, of the last three. I hope you're in the first group of people. And that is why Jesus is weeping. He's weeping because of the hardness, the anti-Christian, He is the creator of the universe. He's resurrecting a man. And instead of praising God, they are eager to shoot him and kill him. The people who were standing nearby say, see how much he loved him? But some say, this man healed a blind man. Couldn't he have kept Lazarus from dying? What a hypocrite. Jesus was still angry as he arrived at the tomb, a cave with a stone rolled across its entrance. And Jesus says, remove the stone. But Martha, the sister, Lord, he has been dead 4 days. The stench and the smell will be terrible. Didn't I tell you that you would see God's glory if you believe? So they rolled away the stone. Then Jesus looks up to heaven and says, Father, thank you for hearing me. You always hear me. But I said it out loud for the sake of all these people standing here, so that they will believe you have sent me. Then Jesus shouts, Lazarus, come out. And the dead man comes out, his hands and feet bound in grave clothes, his face wrapped in a headcloth. And Jesus tells them, unwrap him and let him go. But this narrative, instead of producing in the heart of the Pharisees contrition and belief, made them harden their heart and decide to crucify Jesus, the creator of the universe, God, Jehovah, in the cross of Calvary. It's another sad story, but it's in the Bible, and God does not lie. God bless you, and I'll see you tomorrow.
I'm going higher.